What's up, everyone? I'm your female otaku, and I'm here to review episode 9 of Utawarerumono no Kamen. Yep, I have caught up with season 2 of Utawarerumono, the really long name. Yeah, I've been meaning to review this anime from the very beginning, from episode 1, but at the time I was just too sick to review it, and so over time I heard people were really enjoying it. So then I also found out from there that there was a season 1, and so that I should watch season 1 and then watch season 2, because a lot of people think that this takes place in like an alternative version of season 1, but no, it's literally a direct sequel. Just you have some new characters, but you also have plenty of characters from the previous season, and more have yet to show up, okay? So yeah, it's not just with the characters too, it's also the overall world they're in. They mention a couple of things from the previous season when it comes to like the countries. So if you have not seen season 1 of Utawarerumono, then you have to watch it. It is an absolute must, okay? But I know that some of you have not, so therefore I'm not going to spoil things from season 1. Even though I want to, I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to do that because I know some people did not know that they have to watch season 1. Okay, so let me tell you my overall thoughts so far of the show, and then I'll go on with this actual episode review. Okay, so to be honest, I'm really disappointed with this season because after season 1 was fantastic, okay? You had such amazing characters, great storytelling, and there was basically almost never a dull moment, all right? A very, very solid first season. And then we get this. And I was all like, what? Because everyone kept on saying how great this is and how it's one of those underrated anime that no one feels like watching, that no one like really appreciates. But then I watch it and I'm just all like, well, now I see why people don't care to watch it. It's because it's like your average slice of life. And it's nothing like season 1, okay? Season 1 had gore in it, yeah, okay? If you didn't know that, season 1 had gore, okay? And it had a lot of depictions of war, okay? Not in the military sense, because we all know I don't do military anime, but more in one of those like battle type senses, okay? They're trying to make alliances with other countries and stuff. There's also rebellion, and I love me a good rebellion story, okay? So season 1 is so different from season 2, and season 2 has just so much unnecessary fan service. I'm so tired of those bath scenes. Jesus Christ. No more bath scenes, but I know we're still gonna get them anyway, okay? So, with the characters, there is a huge imbalance with the characters. Like, the previous season had an even amount of boys and girls. They each had their fair share of screen time and their fair share of character development, which is great. This season just has an overabundance of stereotypical anime girls, from a couple of lollies to your airhead, when you got the mopai, and it kind of shows you the difference in times from the past 10 years, because the first season aired just about 9-10 years ago, okay, and now we have the second season. So it really showed you how much times have changed, because I know that a lot of anime, they put fan service in it on purpose just so that they can get money, so the studio themselves can stay alive, all right? Because White Fox doesn't produce that much anime. They try to produce, I think, maybe 1 or 2 a year, but they're not like pumping out anime a season like Madhouse or A1 Pictures and stuff like that. So I understand why they're putting all this fan service, but it's like, it's cringeworthy, okay? So let me talk about the characters. Uruti is best girl. It was Kuon, but then I got just so tired of her saying gana or I think after every other sentence, so Ruruti became best girl, okay? I freaking love Ruruti, okay? And her bird, Kokopo, oh my gosh, I love Kokopo. I love Kokopo so much. Okay, I kind of wish Kokopo was a talking bird, to be honest. Oh my gosh, I love Kokopo. Okay, so let's see. I spend about half of this review talking about my overall thoughts. All right, so why don't I talk about the actual episode? Okay, sorry for my rambling. So. With this episode, it's usual slice of life stuff, but it was nice. It was really, really nice to see Camus and Aru, okay? They're probably about 25-ish years old or something like that. Like, this takes 5 years from the previous season, so they're probably in their mid-20s, okay? Aru, I love her so much right now, okay? She is such a dandere. Oh my gosh. I just loved her voice and how she acted. I was very surprised, though, how Camus and Aru were acting towards Kuon, how they were such... They were babying her, and I was just like, what? And then Muguru, he was there, and he was having fun with Kokopo, and that was just great. Kokopo was sharing the food. Oh my gosh. Again, Kokopo. I love Kokopo. Okay. And so, yeah, the rest of the episode was just Kuon being all like, no, I'm a big girl. Stop babying me. And then, they're just trying to find her and stuff like that. Yeah, I kind of wish we had more scenes with Ukon, to be honest, because Ukon's a really great character. Okay, and I really want to see more of him. So, I'm pretty sad that we see him a little bit after every other episode and stuff like that. One more thing I want to mention before I end this review. I don't remember her name at the moment. I think her name is Atsuri or something like that. She is the short blue-haired girl, okay? Oh my gosh. I hate this girl so much. She is so stupid. Her voice annoys me. She ends all her sentences with a high-pitched voice, and I'm just like, God damn it! I'm gonna choke this girl. I swear. I hate that girl. Okay, that's all I have to say. So, basically, I'm only sticking with Utawarerumono because in the opening, we see that it's coming into like a battle or another war, and I really liked the previous season because of its depiction of war. So I'm just waiting ever so patiently for Yamato, the country that they live in, to get into war, because that's just, it's gonna be beast. Besides, we have Kawara and Toka, they're back, okay? So please, just give us the war that we deserve. Okay, I am now done. So catch me later as I review Haikyuu Season 2 and Rakurai Kishi no Cavalry. I'm your female otaku, sayonara.